Arrow Season 7, Episode 4, titled Level 2, and this episode is probably the first episode of Arrow this season I actually like because of all the stuff dealing with Oliver in prison and the Team Arrow story. I'm actually liking this episode. Like, first, it's these two things are merging well. It feels like fluent. It doesn't feel like I'm watching two different shows, and I'm liking both stories this episode. It's normally just the Oliver stuff. It's never Teen Arrow, and I actually like this. I think because the previous episodes all focus on Diaz. I mean, Felicity's story focused on Diaz. I'm quite interested to see what it takes and what type of story opportunities they're going to share on Felicity, because Felicity is going darker. She is doing stuff where you're thinking, holy shit, like, Felicity from the previous 6 seasons would never do this, but she feels there's nowhere to go. She has no hope. But, this episode with Team Arrow, it's all about police versus vigilantes, and how Star City believes, that the citizens of Star City believe that things were safer when the Green Arrow was around, where Black Canary was around, where Wild Dog and Sparkus and all the Team Arrow was around, and the police are like, well, we can still be. I mean, Diana's pretty much the voice of the police in this episode. She's like, we need to win our trust back, guys. You can trust us. You can trust us. And the whole time, you got this new Green Arrow, and of course, it's pissing the police off because they're trying to win the trust back, and here's this other guy who's telling them this way is better, and that's when. And that I really enjoy. I like the battle between the two at base, all that kind of stuff. The villain for this episode is as a villain of the week. He's a bomber. He does bombs. There's a bit of action scene, all that. I will say I do think it's Roy. I do think it's Roy who's on the mask, who's the new Green Arrow. I think it is. I think it's just face wise. I think it's, when they show the upper face and the voice modulator, it just feels, this is Roy. Roy is the new Green Arrow. But talking about Roy, when the Flash Forward stuff came around in the first episode, and also the second one, I didn't know what to think about it. William from the future, he's, meeting Roy. Your head's thinking, like, I just don't know what to think. But this episode makes things a little bit more clear. Okay, you want to know, okay, what happened? Like, where's Oliver? We see this character, but where's Oliver? Like, and what time frame are we? Are we in the time frame of, like, that one episode of Legends? I think it's like episode 3, when they go back to, I think they go to Star City between, like, the Deathstrokes and the Arrows, or the Green Arrows, whatever, like that episode of the first season. Are we in that frame? Like, a lot of things happening, so that I'm interested about that. And also, to end it off, all the other stuff is interesting. How clearly the stuff, that doctor, that psychiatrist, is no good. He is doing some tricks. I guess the idea is, can you make a guy who's able to do all these horrible things and make him good? He's going to forget that he's the Green Arrow, kind of thing, right? And I mean, this is not Arkham. This is not episode 9 yet. Come on, like, you clearly, like. Anyway, I enjoy basically all of the stuff in the cell. Him reflecting from series 1 and from the start of his journey, which is the wrath of his father saying do his wrongs, and that kind of stuff. Doing the list of that. I enjoyed that. It's just a good episode. It's just a strong episode. It's not much thing to complain about, really. The one thing I'm thank goodness about is there was no Diaz. It's mentioned Diaz, but Diaz didn't show up.